In this video, I'm going to be discussing the Senate Democrats have proposed to eliminate up to $50,000 of student loan debt per person. Hot off the press. Let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm Tasha from the Major Change Group, where we believe small changes can create big results. I was just talking to someone the other day about how I thought that soon they were going to be eliminating or canceling some student loan debt. Now, originally I said, well, I don't know that it would be 50,000 because, last year I had did a video about Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. Bernie Sanders was talking about eliminating all student loan debt, and Elizabeth Warren was talking about eliminating 50,000 of student loan debt. Well, now 13 of the Senate Democrats, including Bernie Sanders, Cory Booker, Elizabeth Warren, they have proposed to eliminate $50,000 of student loan debt. Now, currently, we are in about $1.7 trillion in student loan debt, and it is rising. From the debt calculator, in 2024, if they don't do something about this student loan debt, we're going to be upwards of $2 trillion in student loan debt. So something definitely has to happen with the student loan crisis. Now, we're still under the executive order that Donal Trump signed in August to extend the no interest or student loan payments until December of 2020. But the article does not state exactly when they're thinking this timeline is going to happen to pay off $50,000 in student loans per person. So I am really interested to see, what are they thinking? But to know that they are really putting this back on the table is very exciting to me. Drop down in the comments and let me know, what are you thinking about your student loans? If you have student loans, let me know. Are you excited about them proposing to pay off $50,000 of your student loan debt? Now, the one thing that the article also discussed is, what about the people that have paid off their student loans? And, like me, currently right now, I'm still paying on my student loans. And I'm not going to say that I regret paying, continuing to pay my student loans off, because right now I'm at about $57,255, somewhere around in there. That's where I'm at. So if they were to eliminate 50,000 of the student loans, then I would still have over 7,000 of the student loans that I would still have to pay. But whoa, I would definitely take that over the 57,000. The article also doesn't state, are we going to be taxed on it or not? Now, I know that last year when Elizabeth Warren, and I want to say when Bernie Sanders was talking about this, it was not going to be taxed. So we'll have to see more of that because it was not discussed in the article. If you would like to read the article in full, just drop down in the description and I will have a link so that you can read it for yourself. Now, the article also states that if they eliminate 50,000 of student loans, it will wipe out about 75% of Americans paying student loans currently. Drop down in the comments and let me know. How do you feel about that? Would that eliminate all your student loans or not? Now, they also state by eliminating this debt that it would increase black wealth by 40%, including non-borrowers. Now, I had to read that again, because if you haven't borrowed student loan debt, how would it increase your wealth? So I'm not for sure. Drop down in the comments and let me know. Now, definitely eliminating student loan debt brings up so many different topics. Is it fair for the people that have paid off their student loans? And also, if they're going to be eliminating student loans, are people going to still get new loans? That's one of the questions that the article asks. And that's actually a good question. Drop down in the comments and let me know. Are you considering going back to school? Now, if your student loans were eliminated, would you go back and borrow more money? I don't know. Like, after I had got my master's, I was just like, I don't think I can go back to school. Now, I'm all for counseling student loan debt, but I think overall, the whole process really needs to be taking a look at, because I don't really know that eliminating student loan debt and then people still borrowing student loan debt and then it's just going to continue to go up. So I don't know, that might just be putting a band-aid over something. You know, in the article, it also does state, now we're getting down to the next 60 days before the election, and for them to actually put something like this on the table when originally the House of Representatives had put I think it was a $10,000 student loan elimination, and then the Senate had, threw it out. They didn't want no parts of it. And then, like I said, last year, Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders had talked about eliminating all student loan debt, and then Elizabeth Warren had talked about $50,000 in student loan debt. So, I mean, at least they have been talking about it. But with them reintroducing this, you do have to kind of consider, is just a ploy, is this political? I do definitely think that something really needs to happen in regards to thinking about the student loans. I've said in several videos, I don't mind paying my student loans back. Now, I do not necessarily agree with them, when you're in school, they're deferring the interest. And then when you graduate, they put all the interest on there. And then each month they put interest on it. So it's just like, if you really don't have a plan, it could be hard. And that's why people continue, like myself, you have student loans forever. So something definitely needs to happen so that, either one, they just take off the interest. I think that would be great. One, just to extend the no interest on student loans forever. And then consider other things. But I would like 50,000 of my student loans to go away. But I just don't know 100% for sure if that would fix the whole situation with the... Now, drop down in the comments and let me know, what do you think about the whole thing? Now, I did a video several months ago talking about Americans fleeing the U.S., their student loans. Recently, I had someone, his channel name is Escaping Student Loans, and he was in the comments just letting me know that he had actually escaped the U.S. and he wrote a book about it. He has a YouTube channel about it. He has 2 videos out. I'm definitely gonna get the book, and if you look at his videos, it's definitely very interesting. And also in one of my other videos, a guy had put in about the change.org petition to eliminate student loans. And so I was going to do a video about that soon, but especially with them considering eliminating $50,000 in student loan debt. I'm not for sure, but I'm definitely going to look into it a little bit more. But you guys, check out some of my other videos that I talked about student loans, and subscribe to the channel, because I am definitely going to keep you up to date on everything related to student loans. Now, if you have made it this far, thank you so much for hanging in with me. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, turn on your notifications so you can be notified when new videos come out. And thanks so much for watching.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.